Jenna and I continued our tour across the high Atlas Mountains. And, you know, on our tour, we usually don't like to take these group tours. But, you know, in this situation, we went ahead and did it because we got to hit quite a bit more stuff and we didn't have to hire a personal driver. But, you know, this was kind of a special moment because we came across this kasbah. And we knew that we were going to a kasbah, but we didn't know that we were going to go to a place that was so famous. So this place is called Aït Benhaddou. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's way in the high Atlas Mountains. It's an ancient fortified village known as a Ksar, but it's built entirely from earthen clay and has stood for centuries. And it's one of these historic caravan routes that's between the Sahara and Marrakech. It's a fortress, basically, and it's also a trading point that's along this area. So this is also pretty famous because this has been featured in many shows and films. So one of the films that it's been in several times is Gladiator, and then also Game of Thrones. But there's also basically a movie studio that's located in this region as well. It's called Atlas Studios, and many movie stars from around the world come and film in this location that's perfect for, you know, many of these movies that are going back to many years ago. So take a look at this. Pretty incredible. Love checking this place out. And a little bit commercialized, but still it's worth the stop. Get up to the top of that mountain and check everything out.
Is that what he just said? Yeah?
Yeah.
For some of the movies?
Yeah, the horses.
They have my horses.
Yeah.
Actually, go all the time with them. I ride the horses with the shoes. So they want to learn about horses.
Which movies?
All of the new movies.
Our guide here in the sunglasses, he wasn't the most accommodating guide, but he did get us around the property and we got to check things out. A little bit rushed, but he was telling us that he's been involved in several movies here. He's a horse specialist, kind of a stunt type of guy that does different types of stunts on horses in the movies. He's been in Gladiator and a couple of other movies. It seems like actually a lot of the people that are around this area, they're really associated to the movie industry that comes in from around the world, and they're supported by that quite a bit. And from what we've been told, the movie industry actually dumps quite a bit of money into these monuments, such as the kasbah, to make it better, to maintain it, and also to just, you know, give money back to the community.
Allah my group.
А я не помню. Музеи были, да. На улицах сразу у нас такие все.
I can.
إلا الناس عيدة بشو الناس عيدة بشو Why we don't see the minaret? Because this door is for the mosque, other door is for the school, Quran. And why also we don't see the minaret? Because in other part we can see the synagogue for the Jewish people. Because before that part is for the Berber, other part is for Jewish people. But now we don't see more Jewish. We see only.
So in this area, the people or traditional people are named Imazir. They are the Berber people that are here in the high Atlas Mountains, and they have a history that stretches back thousands of years. They've adapted to this rugged life up in these areas, and have preserved their traditions with their language, music, and craft. They're known for their hospitality. The people here were just so friendly, so accommodating, and their food is absolutely excellent.
Excuse me, do I start to the bridge?
Yeah, you can
thank
keep
you.
on going back that way. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, we wait here. You have a nice view. Hello. A nice view here.
No, c'era la scalinata.
I think that the thing that I love the most about some of these views up here is that you've got kind of a collision of the desert. You're right on the edge of the Sahara, you're up in the mountains, but you're also getting towards like Marrakech and Casablanca, and you get a little bit of more foliage that's going to be happening down in the valleys. So when you're looking out here, you can see the desert, but you can also see the greenery and the streams and the rivers and the life that are running through the valleys. It's just really interesting.
È una vera piscina. Una foto. La vedete qua?
Oh, chiari, sì. No. Questo vuoi?
He was like telling me to be so. He's a cyclist and he's like very cardiovascular. I'm not very cardiovascular.
So we took a tour group, as I mentioned earlier in the video, but one of the things that I think that we should have done is hired a personal driver, because the tour groups, you just always kind of get roped into a little bit more rushed visits. I would have liked to spend a little bit more time in this village, walking around, checking out the Kasbah on my own time. And personal drivers aren't that much more expensive, and you would have to maybe pay for them in a hotel, but you can find them pretty easily. And there's different services to go about this. So if you are coming to this region, I would actually recommend a personal driver. I think it's probably the best way to go.
Cool.